Good morning, everyone. Today is Sunday, November 2nd of 2025, and right now I am heading out to the gas station, and I'm going to fill up the car before I head off to the Byron Reese trailhead parking area. I'm going to meet the first riders of the day and get them over to Cooper Gap. After that, I will meander my way over to Neel Gap for 12 p.m. unless I hear from the rider that he's going to be earlier, and I'm going to pick him up, get him back to his vehicle at Gap. So that's what I've got going on today so far. And here in Blairsville, it's 48 degrees right now. It's a bit chilly. It's clouded, and there's no sunshine or anything, so it's a little bit cooler, but it's a gorgeous morning, and I'm looking forward to making my way out to all of these trailheads today and assisting the hikers. Okay, I'll be back a bit later. So I made my stop just now and filled up the gas tank. I am prepared for a full day of getting riders to where they need to go. So right now, continuing my way up to the Byron Reese trailhead parking area so I can meet the first riders of the day that I'm getting down to Cooper Gap. Alright, it's a beautiful morning, even though it is cloudy and no sunshine. It's still a great day. Alright, I'm continuing on now. Some places the trees are all bare, so it just depends what side of the mountain you're on and what type of weather it's been getting. Alright, anyways, here on the right hand side I'm going to be pulling into Byron Reese parking and going to be meeting our riders. They're due in a couple of minutes. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Hey, alright, I'm out here at Cooper Gap, just dropped off the riders, and they were going to hike back to the Byron Reese trailhead. Now, I'm heading out to Neel Gap, going to pick up the rider that we had scheduled originally for 2 p.m. today, and then he changed it to 12 p.m. because he was doing awesome, and now he should be arriving there right about now, 10 a.m., but I'll get back over there right about 10 minutes to 11 because I had to drop these riders off first. Anyways, 49 degrees out here. There's a bit of wind. It's a bit chilly, but overall it's a gorgeous day. So heading on to Neel Gap. Right now I am on 60 South. I'm following this to 180 over by Wolfpen Gap store. Then I'll take 180 out to 129 North. Continue my way up to Neel Gap, where I'll pick up the next rider and get them back to their vehicle at Gooch Gap. So anyways, this road in areas still has some good color of the trees, and then the areas that don't have color, the leaves are starting to fall down off with the winds and the rains that we've had. But anyways, still beautiful day out here. 53 degrees, it's warmed up a bit, over this way at least. And I am now continuing on to Neel Gap. Follow this all the way out to 129, and then I'll head south up to Neel Gap to pick up the rider. Then I'll take them back across this way and we'll head over to Gooch Gap. Alright, awesome day out here, it's beautiful. Anyways, continuing on now. Right now I'm out here on 180 heading away from Suches back to Neel Gap, and I have the green light to go. This is going by Lake Winfield Scott where they've been doing the construction. So as I come around the corner here, you're going to see the mountains in the distance, and the biggest one back there, that's Blood Mountain. So that's a really good view of it. And this here itself is Lake Winfield Scott, which is super beautiful right now, especially with the leaves. So pretty day out here. All right, I am now continuing on to Neel Gap. finishing up my drive across 180 here, heading up to Neel Gap, and I do have to say that this is one of the roads that still has some really good color from the trees. They haven't lost all of their leaves yet, so you have some really good spots. So a gorgeous drive right now. Right now I'm passing Vogel State Park, and I do have to say there is a lot of people out and about today. Bicycles, motorcycles, all the sports cars and the different car groups are out. Just a lot of people everywhere, so it is a beautiful day. When I pulled into the Byron Reese parking area this morning at 9 a.m., there was little to no parking left, so a lot of people out there climbing Blood, and then you have folks that are doing section hikes too. So right there, that's Blood up in the distance. So it's definitely a good day to be out here hiking. So hopefully they get some views. It is a little overcast and cloudy, but it's still a beautiful hike, view or not. All right, continuing on to Neel Gap to meet the rider, get him back to his car at Gooch. Up the Neel Gap, and I'm getting ready to pass by the Byron Reese parking. That lot was packed this morning when I pulled through there to meet the 9 a.m. riders. I'm sure everybody's out here for the most part hiking up to Blood Mountain. Some section hikers, but that lot is full. And then up here on the left-hand side, people will do overflow parking, like you see those couple vehicles over there. So that lot is most likely full now because there's cars across the roadway here. All right, Blood Mountain's beautiful. It's a beautiful hike. So right now, though, I am continuing to Neel Gap, just up here around the corner a little bit. I'm going to pick up the rider. Here I am now getting ready to pull into Neel Gap and meet the rider up here today. It definitely looks like fall up here. It's a beautiful fall day. So 50 degrees, not too bad. A lot warmer than yesterday, that's for sure. All right, here we are. I'm going to go make contact with him and get him on his way. I'm out here at Gooch Gap, just dropped off the rider from Neel Gap, and it certainly looks like fall out here today. Lots of cars out here too, so everybody's outside taking advantage of this gorgeous weather. 52 degrees out here, and it's a beautiful day. There is a little bit of a breeze, not too bad, so it's